What up, boys, and welcome back to yet another video. So in today's video, I want to do something different, right? So on my live stream, I did something that I like to call the Elemental World Tour, which basically means that I grabbed 7 people from my live stream and we farmed every single rousing or awakened material that you can in the open world to see how much gold that would make once you completed all of them. And then obviously I also have the gold per hour for each one of them. So before we go into the numbers, big thank you to every single one of you guys that has subscribed. It's been insane. We're at 95,000 subs and we're so close to 100k. And once we reach 100k, as promised, I'm going to do millions of golden giveaway to you guys, the subscribers. So big thank you for that. Make sure to subscribe. And obviously also a special thank you for all the support on my gold guide recently. Support has been massive and it's so cool to see that you guys are enjoying the book and all the updates. So by using the discount Dragonflight, you'll get it for 50% off. And that includes every single future update done to the book. So next patch, next expansion, doesn't matter. You will still receive every single update that I do to the gold guide. So make sure to check that out in the description or the pinned comments. So there's you can farm Awaken Frost, Awaken Air, Awaken Fire, and Awaken Earth in the open world by killing mobs. This video, it couldn't be ours to do the Awaken Ire or like the other ones that you can't get from like killing stuff, right? If you have to do PvP or mining and herbalism for it, wasn't really that interesting, right? So starting off, we did a very popular farm, probably the most popular one these days, which is the elemental air one for rousing air. Now, keep in mind that in order for this to be good, you do need a specific specialization on Enchanting, which I will walk you guys through. You can set it up on an alt in 20 minutes, and then you're good to go to join any of these farms, and doing the farms on a low level is fine. Like, that's what I'm doing right here on my level 64 Mach. It doesn't matter because of scaling. Now, this farm, really good numbers, kill numbers as well, but you're killing a lot of these minor mobs that doesn't drop any rousings. However, after a 1 hour session of this farm, I managed to get 131 Awaken Air. I also got 3 of the Mystic Epic items that you can disenchant, because you get those when you have Inside of the Blue, which you're kind of forced to get in order for you to go into Elemental Precision, which you need Extraction, sorry, which you need to get more rousings. But in total, on my realm at the time, selling the materials directly after the farm on EU, right? Because these are all regional prices. That was 87,000 gold. That also includes roughly 7,000 gold in just raw gold from vendor and grace and green items. So it's a super solid farm. I mean, you can't complain when you're making over 80,000 gold an hour. Now, the next farm is one that's grown in popularity the last couple of days, because we found it like a couple of days ago, and it's for the Awakened Earth or Rousing Earth. Now, you kill less big boys, the ones that can actually drop rousings in this one. So it is to be expected to get less awakened on this farm than Awaken Air. However, though, they are worth more gold, right? So after doing this spot for an hour, I got to 81 Awakened Earth. And at the time when I sold them, I think they were like 750 gold or something like that. That included with all the mystic items and the vendor trash, I made 71,000 gold. So like 16,000 gold less than the Awaken Air farm. But like still, it's really good. And the whole concept of this was to not like flood our market. It would be really cool if like the community could start doing these world tours to just get like a bunch of different items to pump on the auction house, rather than sit and farm this for 7 hours, like with a bunch of people absolutely flooding the market, right? Super solid spot, and I will show you guys, I will have a link down below in the description of each individual spot right here. So the last one is something that I made a video on earlier today that's way better than a lot of people think that it is. And it is the combination of Awakened Frost and Awakened Fire. Now, the reason why it's way better than people think it is because we now have the specialization to go into elemental extraction. so we get just a shit ton of Awaken from this farm. I got 118 Awaken Frost and 109 Awaken Fire. Now, they are worth less than all the previous Awaken that I just mentioned, but still, because you're getting so many of them, like we're talking over 220 Awakened in general, I made 82,000 gold. So, still not as good as the Awaken Air. However, these prices go up and down like crazy, but they're all relatively steady. So if we put this together, like 87k plus 71k plus 82k, we're averaging exactly 80,000 gold, like, and then some, of course, but like 80,000 gold doing the complete world tour, which also leaves a total of 240,000 gold in the 3 hours doing this farm. Now, it would be cool if that would be exactly enough on EU to buy a token, but sadly, the token is at 261k, so it's just shy of a token in 3 hours. But I thought it was a cool concept to do this elemental tour and just do all the farms. And I can quickly show you the spots if you can't be arsed to check the videos down below in the description. So Fire and Frost is locating right here in this pit in the Waking Shores. The Awakened Earth is located right here inside a cave. And Awakened Air is located only when the world quest is active. This world quest right here, Windbreaker, at this specific location. Now, in order to be able to do this, because if you don't have the right specialization, you will get like half the mats of everyone that does have the specialization. But it's really simple to set up. So basically, you need to pick up Enchanting. You place 10 points into inside of the blue, and then the rest of the points, 40 points into Primal Extraction. Because basically what it does is, for each point that you spent in the Primal Extraction, you gain 1% chance to gain additional rousing elements. So once you have it maxed out, you have a 40% chance to gain additional rousings whenever you kill mobs as well. And I think that's very good description in the tooltip on this one, because it doesn't say that specifically. It just says gain 1% chance to acquire additional rousing elements per point spent in this, but it counts on kills as well. Now, as I said, it's done in 20 minutes. I got videos on how to get knowledge points, but it's pretty much just fly your level 62 into Valdraken, and then you want to pick up the profession. You level the profession, and you filter by first craft bonus. So you craft one of each item, and each craft will give you 1 knowledge point the first time you craft that item. Then you go to like the hidden NPC to get your points from that one. You do your profession quests, you pick up some secrets. It's very simple stuff, right? Which I'm also going to link down below in the description if you don't know how to get easy, fast knowledge points. But I think that was pretty much it for today's video. So let me know what you think about the concept of doing these world tours to evenly spread out the mats so we don't dump the prices down. And subscribe to the YouTube channel if you enjoyed what you saw and you want to see more of this kind of stuff. And that's it. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all back in at the next video. But until then, bye-bye.